Welcome to Create Power Yoga Online. During the course of your class today, remember that all of the poses we do are modifiable and changeable. If a pose is not working for your body, please feel free to get out or find something that does work for you. Our teachers will offer modifications throughout class. Remember that yoga should have a little bit of sensation that you can breathe through, but never too much sensation or pain. Thanks for coming and enjoy class. Hi, and welcome to another version of Lengthen and Tone. In Lengthen and Tone classes, we take 6 movements and do each one of them 10 times. Within those movements, we try to move through all of the joint movements within your spine. So extending forward and back, moving side to side, as well as twisting to make sure that each one of your vertebrae is fully warmed up and ready to support your body as you move through your day. So for class today, we are beginning in tabletop. And in this tabletop, we are going to reach the left fingertips forward, the left leg back. So you have your same hand and foot back. And we're just taking the foot and hand and crossing over so that you're in front of your right hand and your right foot, feeling that little lateral side stretch. Now, as you're here, you're going to reach your arm and leg just a little bit further. Once again, feeling some extra lateral side stretch, supporting yourself on your right side, and returning back over to the left. So that was one. Now just moving them a little bit faster with your exhales, lateral stretch. Inhales, return to center. For 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, really reaching hand and foot. 8, 9, and 10. Back to center, back to tabletop. Move it out for just a moment, and then send your right hand forward and your left foot back. So same thing here, but just this first one, finding it first, taking your right hand over, your left foot over, and finding this little stretch. And notice that I'm kind of looking over my left shoulder, adding that in if possible, finding length, still supporting your spine using your core. And that's 1, coming back into center. 2, 3, still using breath. 4, exhale. 5, these are a little bit of balance work too. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, coming back onto your hands and knees. For your next movement, placing your hands firmly down on the floor, tuck your toes under. Lift your knees up to a hover about 3 inches off of your mat. Notice that your core is picking you up as well. Think about elevating your armpits up towards the ceiling as well as your belly button and hollowing out through your spine. And if this is our inhale, our down dog is our exhale, sending hips up and back, heels down. So inhale, hovering table. Exhale, down dog. That's 2. Hover. Dog. 3. Keep going. 4. Remember, these can be at your own pace, just adding breath. 5. 6. 7, 8, 9, last one, 10. Staying in your down dog just for a moment here. And then take your right foot, step it forward. We're finding a crescent lunge here. Reach your torso all the way up. Hands can stay right on your hips. And before we do anything in our crescent lunge, check to make sure that your back knee is bent enough so that your glute can engage. And in a proper crescent lunge, we're really letting the tailbone sink down towards the floor. So notice if your lower back is really swaying out. Instead, tucking your tailbone under just a little bit, lengthening your lower back, having this nice supported bent knee, and some glute engagement. That glute engagement is extra important, especially with the movement we're about to do. So once you're stable here, your crescent lunge is your exhale. Our inhale is dipping the knee down to the floor. So you're not getting too comfortable down on that knee because you're engaging your glute. Let that engagement lift your leg. Exhale, lift. Inhale, dip. Exhale, lift. For 8, 7, spine stays long. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, glute squeezes, and 1. Good. Step your feet together at the front of your mat. Shake your legs out. We do have the left side. So stepping your right leg back. Keep your left foot forward, finding your crescent lunge. And just taking again that moment to bend your back knee, lengthen out through your low spine. A little bit of a knit of your ribs together in the front. And this is our exhale, so our dip is on our inhale. And up for 1, 2. Notice how your glute activation really does this. 3, 4, 5. It's not a huge lift and lower. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step your feet together. Shake your legs out. And once again, stepping your left foot forward here, your right foot forward, just switching sides on you. We're going to take from here just a short crescent lunge. So this might look a little bit like this. And it's because we are getting ready to spring forward and lift our leg. So if you're too far back, just notice how much more energy you're going to need to use. In this movement, we're not looking to use momentum, we're looking to use stability, which means you might have to slow down the movement. So this is our inhale stepped back. We're going to bring hands to heart center, and you're twisting a little bit over your right leg, over your front leg. With our exhale, we're coming up, lifting the left leg in front, and twisting the opposite direction over the left. So we've taken a twist in both directions here. That's 1. Inhale, step back. Exhale, step forward. 2, 3. Really emphasize that exhale. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Step your foot down, shake it out a little bit, and then take your right foot back. Same thing on the other side, just paying attention to that nice short setup. Weight is mostly in your front leg, getting ready to brace and move. Bringing hands together and twisting over to the left this time. Your emphasis is going to be the twist to the right as you bring your right foot up. So take an inhale here. Exhale, twist. Inhale, wind up. Exhale, twist. 3, 4, 5. Notice the balance work. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good, bringing your feet together, shake it out. And we're coming all the way down to the mat, onto your right forearm for a forearm plank. Setting yourself up here, now you may decide that you'd like to be all the way up in your arm. That's totally fine. But what I'm calling today is the forearm plank. So forearm down on the floor, legs long, Bottom knee can always be down for this. If you're just discovering these for the first time, if you're still building strength, we're all still building strength, just in different ways. We're taking an inhale here, and then dipping your left arm underneath your right on your exhale for a little thread the needle. So inhale up. This is 2, 3. You might not go that far. 4. Legs have to push back in order for you to stay stable. This is 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, 10. Drop your knees down, sit up, shake your hands out, and we're going directly into the other side. So forearm down. And notice if you had some trouble with balance on that side, it's really your hips staying as steady as possible to counter the twist in your spine. So you'll notice very quickly if you over twist, because you'll lose your balance and you'll fall forward. So that's your body saying to you, you've gone too far, you've let maybe a little bit of ego take over and done too much of this twist. Try less to get more, okay? All right, bring your left hand down to the mat, sending your legs long, right arm up to the ceiling, taking a big inhale here, and then twisting under. 2, 3, 4, those little twists. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, last one. Reach up and drop your hips down. Shake your arms out. Sitting all the way down on your mat, legs out in front of you. And this next movement, if you've done the lengthen and tone classes, will be a little bit familiar. We're changing it up slightly today. So starts off with a forward fold. Bringing your knees to bend, sitting yourself forward, folding over your legs. When you hit this forward fold, your feet are flexed. Knees are a little bit soft to protect your lower back. And think about reaching your rib cage forward. It's not about your head coming low. It's about this torso getting a little bit longer and reaching forward. So this is our exhale. Our inhale is bringing our hands behind us. Keeping the legs straight if you're able to for a reverse plank. Pushing the legs down, lifting the chest, and sitting down. If that reverse plank isn't accessible to you today, then bend your knees and instead take a reverse tabletop. Okay? So bringing these forward, we've done 1. And taking that forward fold with your exhale. Up to high plank. Inhale. 3. This is 4. 5. 6. Sometimes just the point and the flex of the toes can be difficult. 7. They flex on your way down. They point on your way up. That was 8. 9. That's it. That was 10. And sit down, shake out your legs. Maybe you lie back on your mat for just a moment. Settle in. Take a few moments here. Bring any heart rate that elevated down. Take any movements that you'd like. And if you're interested, all of these lengthen and tone classes can be repeated so that you have 2 or 3 sets of each 10. So just keeping that in mind as you move forward, these can stand on their own, they can be repeated, they can be added to the beginning of or end, maybe, of any class. Just taking a breath or two here. Pausing the video if you'd like, a little Shavasana. Bring your hands to heart center, thumbs to your third eye. Gratitude for your movement today, for the care you're giving your body. Namaste.